guys, here we go. Another day of trading. Wanted to make a quick video just to give you guys a quick piece of knowledge that I know that maybe could help you. A couple of things that I look for in the market, and just wanted to see if you could find it useful. Let's jump right into it. We have pre-market here. We have pre-market here that is showing pretty good signs of bullish activity. And basically what I look for, especially off the open, this is an open strategy. I don't play this much through the day, really just right at open. That's when it's the most useful. If you play it during the day, it gets a little choppy, but usually on open it is the most useful. But what I do is, here is kind of unique because we had pre-market actually build our wall here, our ceiling. So if you see here, this is a ceiling, this acts as a ceiling. So the stock, let me draw this out here. So we have a ceiling, stock comes up, makes the ceiling, comes back down, and then breaks through the ceiling. Okay, well, my open strategy when the market opens is very simple, and it's no real big secret, because a lot of professionals use it as well. When it opens, just so happened that this was a pre-market play, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll wait for the open and for a surge like this off the open, and then the first pullback break, pullback. So so what we're looking for here in this particular situation is, we had the move up, we created the ceiling, we consolidated back down, and then on this opening candle, this is our opening candle right here, 9:30. What happened was we actually blew through this ceiling. So on open, this is pre-market, on open we surged through the ceiling. So my first part, my first entry, literally right off the open, is going to be right here sitting on this pullback. So what I'm hoping for is that this candle will retrace enough back down to this area. Anywhere in here you can get some shares for the continuation up. It's a really great play. A lot of times it's played a lot. This is a very popular move here, and not all the time does it happen off pre-market, but when one breaks pre-market high right off the open and then continuations is pretty inevitable. But yeah, that's a really good play. And let's see here if I can show you. Let's see here. Okay, another beautiful example is NIO, which happened today. And this is just right off the open. Well, not quite off the open, but we had this push up off the open. Then we had this consolidation, which created a ceiling. Alright, then we broke up through. Okay, and then on this next candle, guess what it did? It came back down, tested that ceiling before moving up. Just pointing this out. And this actually happened multiple times. We actually created another ceiling here, broke through on a huge break up like that, a 50% entry is feasible. And then another ceiling here, we broke up, we hit the test right there, beautiful entry. Now where's your stop loss? Okay, so let me show you where a good place to place your stop loss is going to be on these moves, because you're going to need that, because this does not work every single time. So you've got this push up, you got the ceiling, right? So where is a feasible stop loss? A feasible stop loss is right here. You want to be under the candle that, realistically, if you want to be super accurate, you want to be under the candle that broke the ceiling. So that is the best stop loss you can get right there. Now, whether you take that or not, I usually give it a little bit more room. Now you've got this ceiling here, so if you were to get in on the 50% entry, stop loss would be right there. You get in here on this candle, your stop loss would have been right there. Okay, this one created a ceiling. Well, we pulled back, we pulled way back. Now that ceiling eventually broke, and if you wanted to take that trade, you could have, but then once we make that first initial real deep pullback, I actually start looking for fade potential, and it didn't happen here, but we were looking for that to happen, you know, for a continuation down, maybe even back to the 200. It just didn't happen. And however, it did happen on this chart here. On the AMD chart, we had this push up off the open. We created this top, this like top zone. So you had like this zone here, and what happened was we actually came back up into that zone, but did not have enough strength to retest the last high. So the last high was up here, or at least that wick made it to there, but our zone was this. So all in there was a sell zone. And then we had this confirmation off of the, you know, this M pattern. What I call is a failing M pattern. It's a surge up, then it's a M, and then it's a lower M. You see what I'm saying? So you got these two, but then you need confirmation on this somewhere to let you know that it is actually rolling over. And we got the confirmation right here. Now, reason why we got that confirmation is we had all these bulls put in all this work to get this up, to try to test this high. And then once we got in that area right here, once we got in that area, the bears just wiped out everything that the bulls had worked for. So that was enough confirmation for me to go short. Stop loss would be placed there, take profit down here. Risk 1 for 2. Simple trade there. This one here, was anywhere you could have been in there. This was your risk, and your upside was, up to probably a 5-to-1. So you got your opening trade, and then you got your mid-morning trade, which comes about 10 to 11 o'clock. So you're gonna have that first push and then the fade. That's a really good something to look for. That's all I got. Hope you guys have a good day tomorrow, and we'll get back at it tomorrow and do some trading. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming. Have a good night.